am back with the beautiful Eva Longoria, actress and author of Eva's Kitchen. People don't know this about you, that you're a little chef.
I know. I'm surprised people don't know that about me. I have 2 restaurants.
Tell me where they are.
One's in Hollywood, Beso. It's called Beso Hollywood and Beso Vegas.
Beso.
Yeah, kiss.
Besame mucho.
Besame mucho.
Do you speak Spanish?
Yeah.
Fluently.
And French, yeah.
And French. Your family's from Mexico?
We're 9th generation Americans, but we're of Mexican descent.
Of Mexican.
We're Spanish descent.
9th generation?
Yeah, from the 1600s. We have the same Spanish land grant, and we still have the same land. But Texas is like that. People don't realize, you know, especially with the census and everything that's coming out and the increase of Latinos in America, immigration reform and all of this anti-immigrant hysteria, there's, people forget the majority of Latinos in America are Americans.
Right.
And they've been in the Americas for a very, very long time.
Does it tick you off when you see what goes on in Arizona?
Absolutely. Absolutely, because it's unconstitutional, it's un-American, and it targets all Latinos in America. It kind of groups us together in a common denominator, that we're all illegal or we're all undocumented, and it's not, it's just not true.
It's nasty stuff.
It's dangerous.
Very nasty, very mean.
Yeah.
What's her name? That Sharon Engel. Thank goodness she lost. I helped getting her
not elected. Right, right. The sheriff.
To wear that as a badge of honor.
Sheriff Arpaio, the crazy sheriff over there. You know, they're trying to pass some legislation. It's not working, but that would question the birth citizenship clause in the Constitution.
Right.
When is the last time something has been challenged? You know, if you're born in American soil, we're going to challenge that.
What about what's going on with these birthers and President Obama and Donald Trump running around asking to see his birth certificate?
I saw his.
The question is, you know, why does he have to show his, why should he lower himself to show his birth certificate? They did not ask, as I said, they never asked George Bush for a library card, for example. They didn't ask President Clinton for his birth certificate. Nobody, only this man. Do you think it has to do with the fact that he's black?
Well, I think, you know, obviously there's the institution of racism, and not that, you know, I love that Obama steers clear of that argument because he is rightfully...
He's above it.
He's way above it, and I'm glad that he doesn't address it. I think it stems from a lot of people don't know Hawaii is one of the states of the United States, or they don't know a lot about the misinformation they get, and they kind of run with it. And that's, you know, unfortunate.
Yeah. All right.
But I saw you guys disputed all of it the next show, the next
it was
day,
interesting stuff.
Which was great.
And he's been getting some flack about it, but, you know, let him go and have a happy life. Let's talk about your book for a minute. Okay. Okay, now, what is this book? Tell the people why they should buy this book.
Why they should buy it?
Because a lot of cookbooks are out there.
Right. Well, it's funny. I was talking to some friends of mine and who also have a cookbook coming out. And this isn't my book. I love because it is like a memoir of my life told through food. I mean, it really is. There's a lot of great stories.
I like that about it.
Yeah, it says how I started cooking, why I started cooking. It starts with Mexican food because that's the first thing I learned how to cook, but then it kind of goes into American food, and I talk about, I was the only kid on the bus with a tortilla, not a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I didn't even know what macaroni and cheese was. You know, I knew what beans were.
Oh, I understand that, because when I was a kid, I took a class in painting, and I held my brushes in a ricotta jar.
Right.
It was a polio ricotta container with my brushes in it.
Yeah. It's simple little things like that, and we did the same thing. Mine was a lard can of lard. No, so I migrated to American cooking, and then to European cooking, French cooking specifically, and a lot of sauces and things like that. So, so the book is very international. It's very mixed. And
do you have a favorite recipe?
It tells you my journey. Everybody's favorite recipe in the book is my tortilla soup recipe.
The tortilla soup.
Yeah, it's really good. And everybody always asks.
A lot
my
of
number
cheese.
one request. No cheese?
No cheese?
No, it's optional, but there's no cheese in tortilla soup.
I thought that gooey stuff in tortilla soup with the chips and the gooey is the cheese, no?
No, not mine. Mine is queso fresco, which is a really light cheese you put on the top, and it's like a sprinkle. No, tortilla soup should be, you know, culturally, it's very light brothy. It's not thick and soupy.
And mucusy.
Yeah, it's not that way.
So you... Don't
say mucus and my soup in the same sentence. People are not going to buy the book.
I'm sorry. No, I know it's not mucusy is the point, but even the suggestion of the word, I'm sorry.
There's also a lot of, you know, I grew up on a ranch, and we also had a lot of, we grew our own vegetables, and we grew, we had citrus trees, and nothing went to waste. And so, like, we have banana bread. I have banana nut bread in there, which is one of my other favorite recipes. And we couldn't wait for the bananas to go bad so we could make banana bread.
Oh, that's good, because the bananas are annoying when they go brown.
Yes,
so you
that's
can make banana bread. Okay,
way.
now these are some Twitter questions, Facebook Twitter questions.
Are you a Twitter?
Of course.
Good.
You are too,
I am
right?
too, at Eva Longoria.
Yeah, at Eva Longoria.
Yeah.
Everybody will go there now. Somebody wants to know, how does Eva feel about being the hottest Latina ever in the history of Latinas?
Ever in the history
Yeah.
of Latinas. I welcome it. Well, thank you, whoever wrote
Well,
that.
wasn't Raquel Welch a Latina? Isn't she Latina too?
Yeah, she's half or part or something like that.
Yeah, Rita Moreno, not Rita Moreno, well, Rita Moreno,
but yeah.
and Rita Hayworth.
Margarita.
Margarita Cansado, I think her name was, or something like that.
She's beautiful.
She was gorgeous.
That's a sweet comment, especially amongst all of the women who've come before me. Salma Hayek.
Salma Hayek's another one, right?
Gorgeous. You know, Penelope Cruz.
Penelope.
Gorgeous. There's a lot of beautiful. Sofia Vergara.
Oh, she's a hot number.
Yeah.
She's funny, too.
She's really funny.
She's very funny.
Very, very funny.
Okay, how did you choose the humanitarian projects you affiliate yourself with?
You know, as I've been an activist long before I was famous, so it was a little easier because I had my own organic beliefs with what I wanted to work with. My oldest sister has special needs, so I've always done things with the special needs community. She has a recipe in the book. And so I started Eva's Heroes, which is a foundation in San Antonio that helps special needs kids. And then I work with an organization called Padres contra el Cancer, which is Parents Against Cancer for Latino families who have children with cancer. So I've never had a child or a child with cancer, but I felt the Latino community is my community, and there's a lot of health disparities. And so for me, those are the reasons why I picked those. I do a lot on Change and on Twitter. We do a lot of movements and raise a lot of money.
Well, good for you. You're a good girl.
Thank you.
You're a good person. Lovely person. I really love you so much. You're such an adorable
Congrats
girl.
on your show.
Thank you very much. And on yours.
Thank you.
And on whatever next boyfriend you're going to go with. The book is called Eva's Kitchen, and we'll be right back. I take this.